purée. Hello everyone and welcome to this fourth episode of EHL Human Touch. Let's go! How are you? Super good to see you.
Good to see you too, guys. How's everything?
Janina just arrived and now we're gonna go and see her flat. She told us she has a huge mansion in Hong Kong, which is unseen.
So that's the first door. Mansion, as you called it.
Thank you. You have the view of the sea. Cool.
That's why I said you guys have to love each other, because
We love each other.
Okay, I'm Janina. I'm 23 years old, born and raised in Germany. I've always been pretty much into F&B. So my first EHL internship was F&B. I worked in a 5-star hotel. Even the committees I did for YHS, I was head of F&B.
Okay.
Yeah. I only ever did F&B. I was known as like the F&B person.
Was the decision like difficult to take? Like, okay, I'm going to Hong Kong now?
The decision itself wasn't really difficult. I think in EHL we're in an environment where everyone always goes everywhere, and I knew so many people that did their internships in Hong Kong, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. But then my first day here, I was like, what did I do to myself? I'm here since a year, and now I'm super happy I did it, and I learned so much about myself, and I grew so much as a person, I think. The restaurant's called Umanota, and it's in Soho. It's a Brazilian-Japanese restaurant, and it's inspired by street food in Sao Paulo specifically. And the restaurant opened in March last year, and then I joined in October, and it's been going really well. We used to be #1 on TripAdvisor for a little while, now we're like top 20 or something.
So you started there as an assistant manager and now you're the manager. So your promotion came pretty fast, no?
I got the promotion I think like 8 months-ish after I joined. It's also because we're such a small company and we opened 2 restaurants in a very short amount of time. But I'm not really making much plans for now. Like I'm really focused. I took over the position 3 months ago now. And now I have the good team, I have the sales that are picking up, everything's like coming back into place. And I feel like I want to push that a little bit more before I think about doing something else. Generation Y or whatever, we're so used to moving around so fast and doing all these things. And it's super easy to do that also. But I think the true challenge is to build a life in one place and be happy with it. I think that's the real challenge.
We are in our way to Janina's restaurant. So you take this street every day, every night.
Every day, every night. That's my life. We're in the middle of Soho. This is the mid-level escalator, the famous one.
Okay.
So this is a caipirinha. It's a national drink for Brazil.
The first beef after India and What are you doing? Enjoy it! Alex, how are you?
Good.
So can you tell us a bit more about you?
I grew up in Hong Kong, arrived here in 2000, graduated from Lausanne in 2014 and came back directly. Started working for a couple groups here, including Black Sheep restaurants, until it was time for me to open my own restaurant, which was my dream. It was just a matter of time. And then started with Umanota, and now we have 3 restaurants in Hong Kong and Paris.
And how did you meet the lovely Janina?
We posted a job ad on the EHL platform, and luckily one of the applications was Janina, and then from then on.
Do you think like the EHL network helped you in the beginning? Like, where did the success came from? Only from the concept?
I think it's a lot of different things. It's having the right people, it's having the right strategy, marketing-wise, communication-wise. Having the right concept, of course, helps. It's a big package, especially more in Hong Kong because it's such a competitive market. But definitely having the network helps a lot through whether it's just inviting people and then from word to mouth. It starts like that. That's a little bit of what happened with us. You start inviting one person, if they like it, they invite their friends and families, and with the network being so important, that goes really quickly. The next step, we'll continue opening Montage, and then medium to long term a hotel, hopefully.
Where's the next Montage?
Hopefully a big city in Europe, yeah.
Wow, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
So we look forward to eat again because we already ate at the restaurant and that was already very nice, but we were still hungry.
Food is life.
Yeah,
That's it. Like,
and life is food.
There's no reason for eating.
So this is Holy Fook, and it's one of the most popular and most successful restaurants in Hong Kong.
Let's check it out. Now this is the time of Afrim to do a challenge. Your challenge will be to throw a party here in Hong Kong with at least 20 people. Do you accept the challenge?
Definitely, no problem. This is the second biggest sham in the world for EHL, so I think we can find 20 people. It's Margot here as well. How long have you been in Hong Kong, Margot?
A year now.
There's a lot of other nice here.
We mostly work in restaurant and finance here.
Ari, you are an AP here because you are how many APs?
I think we're around like 40 in Hong Kong.
Your challenge starts pretty well.
I don't know. We're not Tuesday yet.
We have the people, but we don't have the venue yet.
All right, Yanina, so what's the plan today?
So we're on our way to. We're on our way to a restaurant called Maxime's Place. It's a dim sum restaurant in the city hall. Is it okay? Yeah, I'm very nervous. This is Maxime's Place. It's a very, very typical dim sum restaurant. The way it works is that they come around with the little trolleys and you just pick stuff from the trolley. And that's how you have a traditional breakfast there in Hong Kong.
We're gonna offer you the present that Marine Chanel did for you.
That's so cute.
So that's just the box.
Okay,
Inside, it's a raki.
okay.
And a raki is a bracelet they made themselves. And this is like a huge symbol because usually in India it's what brother and sister gave to each other, which represents like a strong link.
So now your challenge is to find something for Colombia, Jonathan Libera. Afrim is working on the challenge and we are right now in the Pullman Hotel.
I'd like to do a karaoke. Karaoke is my passion, you know? It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna see me singing some Céline Dion. Today is gonna be just chilling at the beach.
We're chilling, we are working Afrim.
Oh, sorry, we're gonna be working at the beach.
We're at Rufus Bay, which is one of the biggest beaches in Hong Kong.
What would you say to a fresh alumni from EHL?
I think it's two things. Like, first of all, I think you should definitely go out of your comfort zone. We're very stuck in EHL in this whole thing of building our CV and we're not allowed to have gaps. When you go out in the real world, it's not like that at all. Like, people are going to forgive you if you do 2 years of this and then you 2 years of another thing, as long as you have a story and as long as you can sell it. The second thing is that you're gonna be lonely as well. Like, you come out of EHL, such a tight community, everyone is always together, and then especially when you're like me, who moved alone somewhere, I didn't know anyone, maybe I knew like 2 people, you're gonna be lonely sometimes, and you're gonna sit at home and you're gonna think, why did I do this to myself? But it's always worth the risk.
Hello guys!
Alright, so now we're gonna go and see how many people will come for this challenge and have a fun night at the karaoke in Causeway Bay, Hong Kong. So let's see now.
We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
What you trying to do?
So we ready? Now we are going to meet Yanina for the present that she's gonna offer to Jonathan.
So you guys know those waving cats?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
So they're super typical for Hong Kong. So this is a lucky cat that brings wealth and prosperity to the owner. And it has its left paw raised, so it brings a lot of money. So that's for Jonathan.
This is our first day with you in Hong Kong right now. Do you have any comments about this project?
So it's super cool to show you around and to show a little bit what I do, to show you what I'm up to here. I'm just super interested to meet everyone else and to see everyone else's episodes and everyone else's stories, because I'm sure you guys pick really cool people, so.
Like you.
No, but I really want to know who else is in this with me. I'm really interested to find out.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Elena.
No worries.
So this is the end of the episode here in Hong Kong. Thank you, Janina. It was amazing. You are an amazing human being.
And we were lucky enough to meet a lot of EHL students as well, interns being here, alumni. Now we're heading to Colombia.
Vamos.